Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which has continued to obey the Elliot structures. And at the time of this recording, we are trying to break above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We also have a descending channel, an ascending channel that is in formation right here that could possibly give us a breakout to the upper side and also fully maximize the formation of this wave upside. And before I give you my next target areas to the formation of this wave 3, which I believe is also playing out here on the Polygon Matic chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on this Elliot structure that I have right here in yellow, where you can see that after making our low at around the $0.74 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that we made our peak in the formation of this wave 1 at around the $1.05 mark, and after seeing the high for that first wave, we saw a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, which retraced back to the area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and after seeing the low for this wave 2, we expected another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and I believe this is what is playing out, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $1.4202 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And once the wave 3 is in, then we can expect a wave 4 and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this chart pattern that we have over here, which is an ascending channel that could possibly give us a breakout to the upper side, and that can only happen in case we are able to regain, that is get above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. And once that happens and we have the support for us to continue pushing even higher, then there are chances of seeing a breakout out of the channel to the upper side. And once the breakout is in, then we can expect a retest of the upper side of the channel. And once the retest is in and a success, then we can continue unlocking even higher prices to fully maximize the formation of this wave 3 to the upside at around the $1.4215 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect a break out of this ascending channel here on the charts to do. But in case we continue holding below the 20-day MA, we also have the risk of seeing lower prices and get to the lower side of the channel. And in case such a scenario plays out, then we can expect a break to the lower side of the channel. And in case the break is to the lower side of the channel, then we can expect a retest of the lower side of the channel and continue pushing even lower. And in case such a move plays out, then I'll be watching the key area of support at around the $1.05 mark. But at the time of this recording, I'm in favor of seeing a breakout to the upper side of the channel, continue pushing even higher, and also fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5. And in case this wave 5 also plays out, that will be completing an even larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, which is giving me the long-term scenarios. So zooming in so that we can see what I have here on the long-term scenarios, you can see that Polygon Matic, after making its low at around the $0.32 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure right here in yellow, having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $1.3 mark, and also completed a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the high in the formation of that first wave to the upside at around the $1.3 mark, then we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, and because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, where you can see that we have this ABC corrective structure having the wave C giving us a low at around the $0.74 mark, and also fully maximizing the formation of that wave 2. And after seeing the low for that wave 2, whatever we expected next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 3, and this is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios. And sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this this wave 3, which I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios, by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.3451 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that larger Elliot wave con 3 to the upside to do. And for that move to also play out, we also need to manage to break above the wave 1 high, which lies at around the $1.3 mark. So in case we see a break out of the channel that we have here on the short-term scenarios, continue obeying the Elliot wave structures, manage to break above the high at around the $1.3 mark, then that will be enough confirmation that whatever we are seeing here on the Polygon Matic chart is a bounce to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliot wave con 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios, and also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 53 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support higher movements here on the RSI, and that fully supports higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. And also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, but you can see that we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the selling volume here on the MACD, meaning soon we might be able to print that bullish cross to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.